Hi everybody, it's Amanda from Amandarosetarot. Happy Halloween to you guys, and thank you so much for joining me. I hope that you guys are excited for this special Halloween. I am. So we're going to use 3 different decks, and we're just going to do a Halloween reading. It's a very spooky day, so I thought I would get dressed up, and so we're going to use some of my spooky decks, the tarot deck that we're using. We're going to use the zombie deck. A lot of you guys are familiar with this deck. We're also going to be using, these straightened up, the Witch's Wisdom Oracle. And I do happen to have the box right here. This is a really beautiful deck if any of you are interested in an oracle deck. Very good deck. And I've also got the Gypsy Witch Lenormand Deck that I'm going to be using as well. So we have 3 decks that we're going to be using for this Halloween reading. First, what I wanted to do while I was shuffling the cards is I wanted to tell you guys a little bit why this Halloween is so special. So I'm just going to start shuffling and tell you guys, as a lot of you probably already know, this Halloween is really special. There's a full moon. It's called the blue moon, and it's not because it's blue, it's because it's so rare. So it has nothing to do with the color. It's because this moon, it's especially rare because it usually doesn't fall on Halloween, and it won't happen again for 19 years. So it is kind of a rare thing, and this is a time where, you know, we're especially close to the spirit world. So it's a time of remembrance, and there was a pagan holiday, Samhain, the holiday festival, where, you know, people would dress up, they would have bonfires and ward off evil spirits and celebrate harvest time. So, you know, the Feast of the Dead and the remembrance of the dead. So I'm gonna lay these cards out and I'm gonna show you guys the cards. But yeah, I hope you guys all have a wonderful Halloween, and I hope that you have a safe Halloween. So let's get on with the reading, and I will show you the piles. Okay, you guys, so these are the piles that you have to choose from for this Halloween reading. So I'm gonna zoom in on these so you can see these. It'll be easier for you to pick if you're visual that picks that way, or you can go by the timestamps if that's your way that you choose. So I'm just gonna zoom in, show you guys the piles, and then we'll see what can you expect for this Halloween / full moon. Okay, so if you chose the first reading, the Fox, let's look at your cards. Okay, so you've got the Children and the Queen of Pentacles. You've got the Four of Cups. You've got the Page of Swords. You've got the Nine of Wands. And you've got Wand Intention. Okay, great cards, you guys. So let me just focus on these cards for just a second. Okay, you guys, so I haven't really gotten this card, so this is kind of new to me, but this is really telling you what you need to do right now is decide, what do you really want. So make your intentions clear, focus on the vision of what you want, practice concentrating on what you want, and once you focus on the outcome that you desire, just either visualize you're making this happen. Some of you just make a wand, an easy wand. I've done it before. You can even just use a chopstick, and use some hot glue, some glitter, ribbons, whatever. But you can make these intentions and try not to think about anyone's other than you, their intentions. Focus on what you want, what you desire, and stop worrying about it. So this is telling you that you're full of magic right now. This is a very, spiritual time, and now is the time to focus on enhancing your skills, your powers to achieve what you want. So focus on concentrating, really on what you want. And some of you, if you're a visual person, you'll want something, to point, for your energy, like something physical will help you feel better. But yeah, I think the spirit world is definitely around you right now, helping you. So you could feel like an extra surge of energy, or you could just feel all of a sudden like you have a lot of courage to, do things that you've been putting off. You could just feel a surge of energy coming through you. And really, I think it's a time when that energy, if you use it and direct it in the right way, then I think you'll be satisfied with whatever you do, whatever job you're going to say, okay, well, I did a good job, I put all of my energy into it. I was really concentrated on it. I had the willpower to just keep persevering. And, like these zombies, they won't give up until they get what they want. So I think you're kind of in that energy right now. I think a lot of you're still falling back to the old way of being, which I think is questioning things a lot, really thinking about things. You really want to know all of the facts before you make any permanent decisions as far as before you move forward. I think you're just observing, you're asking questions, you're thinking a lot. And for some of you, this could be a person around you, a person that you notice, they have a lot of questions. They want to know more about you. So it could be meeting someone, they're asking a lot of questions. They want to know more about you. But I think it's a time for change, definitely. It's a time, if you felt like you were in some sort of rut, I feel like a lot of you will, be focusing on getting out of that. Like I said, with this full moon, it's ushering in a lot of energy that will help with healing things. So I think time of reflection, time of healing, time of change, because, if you think about the past, it really could kind of make you feel like, I'm bored, I need something fresh, something exciting. And you have the energy right now to, rejuvenate yourself. So I would say do that. Some of you, it's a children thing. Your children are at that age where they're just asking you lots of questions, and I know how that can be. If you have children, they're just always questioning you. They're always pushing you, you know, wanting to know more and more and more, but why, but why, but why. So a lot of you could want some sort of change as far as your work, focusing on your work. I think a lot of you meeting new people, making friendships. If things have felt stuck or boring, I think you have the opportunity to meet new people. So I think you're chasing after new things, meeting new people, working towards what you want to be satisfied. So really just focus on what you want. A lot of you may still be trying to figure that out. Others of you, I think you already know what you want, and you're feeling like an authority figure about it. You're like, okay, well, if I want to make things happen, then I'm gonna have to make things happen. So very practical, but focused, definitely focused, ready to manifest physical things, you know. And like I said, a lot of you, it's putting the intention out there, speaking the words. Spirit's with you. So, and we're also, the sun is in Scorpio, so we've got a lot of psychic energy out there. So I think a lot of you, if you picked pile number 1, you're feeling it. You're feeling powerful. You're feeling this surge of courage, passion to do what you want. And it could be you're inquisitive. You just want to know more. You're ready for this change, and you're wanting to make new friends. That's what I'm getting for you guys if you pick number 1. So I don't just want to keep reiterating what I'm seeing here, but it looks really good for you guys as far as this Halloween. You know, what's current, what's going on currently, or this could even be like the near future. So that's what I have for you. Thank you guys so much for coming. I hope you enjoy your Halloween. Like I said, be safe. Don't do anything I wouldn't do, which leaves a lot on the table, but still be responsible and have fun. If you haven't yet subscribed to my channel, make sure to do that right now so that you won't miss any of my up-and-coming readings. So thank you guys so much. Okay, so if you guys picked this, we're gonna say it's yellow leaf. It's actually cookie, yellow leaf cookie, or maple leaf cookie, whatever you want to call it. So let's see what's going on. This is just a Halloween reading. Okay, we've got the Ace of Cups, and we've got the Fox, which is interesting because the first reading had the fox as their icon. Okay, we've got the Three of Hazards, which is the Three of Pentacles. We've got the Six of Swords. We've got the Six of Hazards, more Pentacles. And you've got Cauldron, Containment. Okay, very beautiful cards. I love these cards. Okay, so let me just focus on the cards for just a minute. Okay, you guys, so with this pile, I definitely see you guys working hard. You guys, whatever it is you're working on, you're putting everything that you have into this work. And really, some of you are going to see the reward of doing a great job, whatever this is that you're working on. I think you naturally have gifts, and whatever it is, you know, you're focusing on your gifts, you're focusing on sharing your gifts with other people. I'm not sure that everybody is, you know, agreeing with you. I'm not sure that everybody is ready for what you have to offer. I think you've got things that you've been working on, but now, you know, it could be that you're not feeling it's the right time. So it's like, keep a lid on things. So it's not time right now to maybe share with other people. I think it's a time of preparing. So it's not time for like the feasting quite yet. It's time for preparing, to get ready. So now it's time to be patient. Kind of like you're making this stew. You're waiting for things. It's boiling, it's bubbling, it's getting ready. Maybe it's steak, you know. But definitely whatever you're doing, I think that it's still developing. So I think it's not really time to show off, you know, because I don't think everybody's ready for whatever this is that you're working on. I mean, you will get some sort of reward, or you will get some sort of assistance or recognition, something like that. But I don't think it's quite come to fruition yet. So a lot of you are like, okay, well, when is it going to be my time? We've got the Ace of Cups here. So it's just like, keep on doing what feels right. Follow your emotions. Be creative. Whatever these abilities are, they may be creative skills. I think, you know, just celebrate that you have these skills, that you're working on these skills, you're developing these skills. Other people are starting to recognize your skills, and it could be work goals, like you want to get higher up on the food chain, you know, you want to impress everyone, but not everyone is ready for you, you know. And I don't feel like it's anything that you've done. I think it's just some people are going to be inspired by you, and some people could be resentful, or, you know, they're just not ready for what you have to offer. They're in a different phase in their life, and they're still learning, they're still healing, they're still reflecting. And I think that you will see some sort of reward. There are people that are starting to recognize you, and I think you're getting out of anything that doesn't serve you. So if you've been around people that are kind of like that you feel like they won't give you the recognition that you deserve, then I feel like you're moving on from those people. You want to be around people that make you feel peaceful, that inspire you, vice versa. You know, you inspire them, and they're just on the same frequency as you. So I don't think that you're letting these people hurt you anymore. I think you're healing, and I said that especially with this second full moon of October, this blue moon. It's rare, and I think you're transitioning, you're leaving things behind that don't serve you, and you're focusing on, how can I get further ahead? So I'm working harder, you know, I'm working on my skills, I'm building my skills up, and I know that I will get this recognition. I know that there are going to be people that want to support me, want to help me get forward, to help me develop my skills. So it could be teaming up with other people to develop your skills, but definitely you're starting to get recognition, and you will continue to get recognition. Just do what makes you happy. And you know, I think that there's someone here that's not being quite honest with you, because we've got the Fox, and I wouldn't say just with the Fox that something's going on. But with the containment here and the fox, you know, they're both cards about secrecy. Containment's like keeping information from someone, keeping it to yourself. So I think someone's holding back, someone's keeping something from you, something that you've worked hard for, that you deserve. But it's kind of like it's, you know, like they're just dangling it in front of you, and you're working so hard, and you're like, oh, I want that, you know, I want that big steak. I want that steak so badly. And, you know, I've been working so hard. What a good zombie, you know, working so hard, but keeping it from you. So I think you will get your recognition. I just think that there's people around you that just, they could be sabotaging you. They're not, just not ready for you. You know, they're not ready to face what you have. So I think you're leaving those people behind. They're not going to be able to hurt you anymore. You're healing. You're doing your thing, and you're growing despite whatever this person may be doing to sabotage you or deceive you. I think you're still progressing, and you're just a force to be reckoned with. So that's what I have for you if you pick number 2. Thank you so much for coming to this spooky Halloween reading, and I hope that you enjoy your holiday and be safe, as I said. So if you would like to order a reading from me, then check out the link below to my Etsy. I would love to do a reading for you. Okay, and last but not least, if you pick the orange cookie, it's a maple leaf, whatever you want to call it. Okay, we've got the 10 of Wands and the Tower. You've got the Page of Hazards, which is the Page of Pentacles. We've got the 8 of Hazards, more Pentacles. You've got the 10 of Wands. So we've got 2 10s here. The 10 of Wands twice. Okay. Well, that's challenging. And we've got the altar dedication. Wow, I like that. So nice. Okay, you guys, so you've got the 10 of Wands twice. So what's so heavy for you right now? Do you feel a heaviness? Do you feel a responsibility that's been put on you? One that's really hard to handle? I'm feeling that for number 3, that there's something really heavy that is going on in your life, and it's going to be different for a lot of different people, actually, but you need something to help you to focus on your goals. And it could be really hard for you to focus on the positive, to focus on hope, to focus on being optimistic that things are gonna work out. Because whatever this is that's going on, it's hard to handle for you, and I feel like it's a struggle right now. You could feel kind of exhausted. That's what this card talks about. You feel exhausted. You feel like ready to just quit. And it's overwhelming. It's overwhelming. So you could be just, it's just like too much right now. And you're like, I can't keep doing this. It's whatever. Like, some of you, I feel like it's just you've had enough of something, and it's like, I just can't anymore. That's what I'm feeling from you guys. So it's like did I fail? Did I you know, what do I need to do? Am I failing? Am I doing things wrong? Like, do I need to start from scratch? And I think, yes, a lot of you may have to try something totally new if things aren't working. You know, there's stalls, there's it's just like not working. Whatever you're doing, it's not working. So you feel like what am I gonna do now? I gotta take a new approach. I gotta try things. You know, so a lot of you are just starting from scratch and you're like, okay, I'm just going to try something completely different than I normally do. I want to start something new. So it could be opportunities like for a new beginning in business or career or something like that. It's just a new direction, taking a new direction, lurching in a different way. So not being tied to the past and thinking, well, how can I approach this differently so that things look better? So don't get stuck, you know, don't get shackled to things that aren't working. If something isn't working, then don't be afraid to break it down so that you can start again, you know, and have a stronger foundation. So a lot of you, it's like you're giving up. You're like, okay, this is too much. I can't do this. So what can I do now? I'm going to start back at square one. I'm going to just try a new approach and see what happens. And I have no choice. So a lot of you, it feels like there's no choice but to start over again from the beginning and do things in a totally different way than you have in the past. So it could be just changing your whole lifestyle, the way you've been doing things. It just wasn't working. So it's like, well, I can make things happen. You know, I know that I have the power to make things happen. You know, I'm smart. I'm committed to my life, you know, and dedicating to strengthening relationships, you know, and experiencing better things. So a lot of you, it's like you need to dedicate yourself to this new you. So a lot of you, it's like a new path, a new you. You're committed to changing things in your life to just strengthen yourself in all aspects. It could be dedicating yourself to one specific thing, focusing on one thing, and making that the best that you can. Instead of, you know, spreading yourself too thin, you could have the tendency to, you know, just try to do a whole bunch of things at once and not just focus on one thing and put all of your, you know, eggs in that one basket. So I think if you can do that, if you can dedicate yourself to one thing and not stray from that, even if it is something totally different than what you've done before, I think that there's an opportunity to succeed. So just don't get overwhelmed by it, because I feel like a lot of you, it could be overwhelming, but dedicate yourself, put everything that you have into this skill. And I feel like this is going to be magic. This is going to be something created, like all of these sparkles. Like it's like creating something, manifesting something. So focus on it. Focus on it. Don't get overwhelmed. Don't worry, stress. That's not going to help. Just smile. Just head into this new opportunity with a smile on your face. Even if you're exhausted, smile. So I'm saying just put a brave face on and start something new. It's a new adventure. It's a new path, but it's a new journey. So I think you're moving, you're changing, you're ready to start new things. And it's good. It feels good. This is a great time to start new things because you're healing. You're healing. You're getting stronger. And it wasn't hard. It wasn't easy. It was very hard. But all of these struggles that you've been through are making you stronger in your foundation. So that's what I have for you if you pick number 3. Thank you guys so much for coming. I hope you have a wonderful holiday, and I hope that you guys are safe, but you have fun and enjoy. And if you would like a personal reading, then check out the link to my Etsy below. I would love to do a reading for you. And don't forget to subscribe to my channel so that you get notified the next time I post a video. So thank you guys so much, and sending you love, light, and blessings. Bye-bye.